We'll go through the teams very shortly for you. Thank you for joining us this afternoon here at Fetcham Grove. A beautiful sunny afternoon as the players come onto the pitch.
Welcome to Kingstonian and Leatherhead.
Lovely day for football here at Fetcham Grove as both teams come out onto the pitch. We'll go through our visitors first. Liam Allen's in goal for Kays. Number 2, Arson Ukarj. And number 4, Ruben Duncan. Number 6, Joe Hicks. Number 7, Stan Flaherty. Number 8, Junior King. Number 9, Eddie Simon. Number 10, Bradley Will. Number 15, Ben Parkinson. Number 17, Joe Pratley Jones. And number 20, James McShane. Subs for Kays this afternoon: Joe Bell, central defender; Dan Rowe, Palace Francis, Rocky Williams, and Jake Lawrence. And the Tanners line up as follows this afternoon. In goal, number 1, Sonny Wheeler. Sorry, it's a little bit all over the place. We don't seem to do it in numerical order. I don't quite know why, but anyway. Number 1, Sonny Wheeler. Number 10, Kane Fitzgerald. Number 9, Tyler De Cruz, new signing, straight in this afternoon. Number 2, George Headley. Number 3, Nyron Butler. Number 4 is Alfie Huckle. Number 19 is Kareem Akanibi. Number 7 is Alex Lang. Welcome back to him. Alex Pearce is number 5. He's back after last week's absence. Number 6, Cam Black. Number 8, Matty Everett. Subs this afternoon: Ty Butler, number 18, Kelvin Masango, Marco Haig, Reece Morrell Winson, and Ruben Bartlett Antwi. Sits out this one following Tuesday night's game. The new signing for the Tanners is straight in and playing up front this afternoon. Let's see what he's like. Tyler De Cruz. So 6 places separate these two sides in the league. Kays are second on 69 points. The Tanners 8th on 60 points. But when it comes to form in the last 6 games, the Tanners are ahead. Currently 3rd in the form guide for the last 6 games, having only lost 1 of the last 6 and drawn 1, winning 4. Whereas Kays, they've lost 3 of the last 6 and drawn 1, so they've actually only won 2 of the last 6. So it's a good time now for the Tanners to take on this team that were flying high earlier in the season. They've had a bit of a dip in form. It's a good chance for the Tanners to get a result here this afternoon in front of what looks like is going to be a decent crowd. They're still piling in and the sun is shining. But will the sun be shining on Ian Selly and the lads at 4:45 this afternoon? It remains to be seen. I have to say, an instant impression about Tyler De Cruz. He's a tall lad. Playing up front for the Tanners this afternoon. Yeah, big lad. He's got to be 6'2" at least up front, which is good. Here we go. Kick off. Case to get us underway. It goes all the way back to their right back to the centre half. Forgive me, because I will get used to their names as we continue throughout the game. It goes back to Liam Allen. They're playing out from the back here and managed to get it up to the halfway line doing so, but Cam Black is out. A bit of a hooked clearance, not a great clearance from Black, but it was his left foot, so it can be forgiven. That's gone out for a throw to Kingstonian. Throw taken into Brad Wilson. He's knocked it back, but then the ball's gone out, and that's now going to be a throw to Leatherhead. Right on the halfway line, 39 seconds into the game. Butler to take. He goes up the line, finds a new man, De Cruz. Flicks it on. It's cleared by Kingstonian back line. Pearce gets his head underneath that. And Fitzgerald tries to bring it down and just get some control on it, but he actually knocks it out of play. And so it's going to be a throw in on the far side to Kingstonian. throw taken. That's that's a decent ball played across the pitch there to the 17, and that's Joe Pratley-Jones. He's played it up the line in front of me to number 8, Junior Keng, or N Keng. Not quite sure you pronounce that. I'm sure there's probably a silent letter in there somewhere, or Nkeng. Anyway, throw to Kingstonian. Running field, looked like a high foot from Matty Everett, not given. Alex Lang on the ball to Everett. Everett tries to go round his man, but there's not enough room there, and it actually goes out of play. Pratley-Jones now will take a throw for Case. Thrown infield. Passing the ball around. Well, there's a little chip over the top there for the number 4, Reuben Duncan. Tried to play his man into the channel, but that's gone all the way through to Sonny Wheeler. Wheeler's got the ball now. He decides to go long, out of his hands. Good clearance, looking for Akanibi. Newman's up there as well. He's already made himself felt on the centre half, and that's a free kick to Kingstonian. It's gone all the way back to Liam Allen, and they are still playing the ball out the back, which again is commendable. We saw Badshot Lee doing this the other night, even though they were 3-0 down at the stage for the majority of the game, and they were still playing out from the back, which was very commendable, really, for a young side. The Caves aren't quite as young as Badshot Lee. And that's a free kick now inside the Leatherhead half to Kingstonian. Some 10 yards inside the Tanners half. It looks like they're going to float this one. All the back line are sitting 5-6 yards in front of the 18-yard box. It's floated in. Cam Black gets the head to that. Headers it clear. It goes to a K's player. Alex Lang tries to nick it off of Keng, but doesn't manage to do so. He's still got the ball. He's trying to cut across the edge of the 18-yard box. Instead, he gives it to, as a ball comes in, and that looked like it was going to be a decent ball over to Joe Hicks at the back post, but it's gone over his head and it's gone out for a goal kick to the Tanners. So for those that weren't tuned in at the start, just to remind you, in terms of league positions, K's are second, Leatherhead are 8th. 9 points separates the two sides. In terms of form, well, the Tanners pipped that recent form in the last 6. K's have drawn 1, lost 1, lost 3, drawn 1, only won 1 out of 6, where the Tanners have won 4 out of 6 and drawn 1 and lost 1. Of course, that one coming on Tuesday night. Disappointing result, because Tanners definitely deserve more out of that on Tuesday than they got. And Uxbridge definitely got away with one there. Still, we're back to their place next week. See what we can do there. Kingstonian on the ball. And King goes over the halfway line. Short, stocky number 8 for Kays, trying to take on George Headley. Headley's alongside him. He's gone round Headley, actually. He's done really well. Gets to the byline. And it was a shot, really, at the front post. Wheeler stuck her leg out and kicked it out for a corner to Kingstonians with nearly 5 minutes on the clock. First shot on target goes to Kays. Kays fans in good voice. Corner comes in, headed clear by Alex Pearce. Good clearance from him, but it's picked up by the 20, and Nkeg has got it again. I thought he was going to shoot there. He's just played it in, looking for a ball back, but he's played it out wide to the 7 for Kays. Cross comes in. Fitzgerald blocks it with his back. Leverett still haven't cleared it. It's gone back to Duncan now. He gives it to Flaherty. Ball comes in, and that's deflected. It's off a defender. I think Wheeler would have had that covered, but it's off a defender, and it's gone into the back of the net. An unfortunate goal conceded on the 5th minute by Leatherhead FC. Kingstonians take the lead here early on. Very, very fortunate goal. Yeah, rotten luck. Poor luck. That's football. Uxbridge have taken an early lead away at Rains Park Vale. Guernsey 1-0 up at home to Westfield this afternoon. Anyway, we kick off again. Matty Everett gives it to Fitzgerald. He gives it out wide to Butler. Butler plays it back into the centre of the park where Everett picks the ball up, gives it back to Kane. And now it wasn't on target, was it? So it's definitely, yeah. Headley to Everett. Everett to Fitzgerald. Back to Everett. He plays one cross field to Alex Pearce. Pearce out wide to Butler, right on the halfway line on that left-hand position. Cuts in, tries to play a ball in. He's skewed it a little bit. Was cut out, and that's going to be a free kick. De Cruz brought down. Already making a bit of a nuisance of himself up front, which is good. It's what we want. And poor old George Headley has been accredited with the own goal. It wasn't George Headley, no. Anyway, free kick to Leatherheads. Matty Everett to take 30 yards out, floats one in left-footed diagonally, and it goes across the goal. And it's poked at from Pearce, 7 yards out, but he's poked at it. Just sort of outstretched leg, really. Couldn't get a lot of contact and managed to hit it, and it went over the bar. Let off for Kingstonian. Ref's having a word with the K's bench. So Liam Allen to take the goal kick. He goes long, doesn't play short this time. The Tanners have pressed high, so changed his mind. It's cleared by Pearce, flicked on by Huckle, and now Everett picks it up. He's looking for a foul. He's been pulled to the ground, but nothing given, and Kingstonian's can come away with it. And the number 8's done well again, but Huckle and Cam Black deal with it. Certainly, it's going to be a bit of a tussle between the 8 and a few players this afternoon. He's a stocky player, Junior and Keng. Little battle going on there between him and Huckle. But Headley's got the ball now, plays it cross field. Good ball to Nyron, who takes it down one, cuts inside under a little bit of pressure, but he's played it too long, and K's have got it, and then Fitzgerald whacks the ball, and it's taken a deflection. It's gone straight to a Kingstonian player. They've had a little bit rattled here at the moment. Picked up by the 7 for K's. He's on the outside, he puts the ball into the box. Pearce clears it. And again, Enkin is clearly a strong player. They need to, he's going to outmuscle Alex Lang, that's for sure. A big difference in size and build between the two of those players. And he's already going to be a handful, I think, this afternoon for K's for the Tanners. Right, anyway, 20 on the ball now. James McShane lays it off. Goes to N. Keng on this left-hand side again. Clearly looking for him every time. Headley's got his hands full, that's for sure, this afternoon. And McShane's got the ball, plays a ball in to Brad Wilson. It's turned now, 7's gone through, and that's a trip by Cam Black. Stan Flaherty brought down. Cam Black might be in a little bit of trouble here. I would imagine nothing more than a harsh word or a perhaps yellow card, but nothing more than that. K's fans behind the goal calling for something else, shouting off. But he certainly wasn't the last man. That's not going to happen. But he stuck out one of those long legs and had to take one for the team there, Cam Black. So free kick to Kingstonians. 25 yards out. There's been another goal at Rains Park Vale this afternoon. 10 minutes gone there. It's currently Uxbridge 2, Rains Park Vale 0. No one likes to see that, do they? You can hear the sarcasm in my voice, can't you? Anyway, right, 17 is in front of the ball. It's Joe Pratley Jones for Kingstonian. Is it going to be him taking it? No. Shot comes in. That was hit wide by Wheeler. Stan Flaherty took the free kick in the end, left foot up. Wheeler went down to his left, took no chances. Got a hand to it, and that's a corner to Kingstonian. K's fans don't remember him being this vocal. Anyway, ball comes in, headed clear. And Nkeg has got it. Again, he's a handful, but Huckle's all over him as well. That's a decent little battle between these two, but Kingstonian do have the ball. Ball's floated across. It's half cleared by Cam Black. It's still in the box. Four's got it now. Plays it in the box. Nkeg's got it. There's a shot. Saved by Wheeler. At least I think it was saved by Wheeler because the floodlight's in my way. Who was that? That was a shot from number 2. How are you pronouncing that one? What? Ujkaj. Ujkaj. If anyone knows how that's pronounced, please text me on Twitter to spare my embarrassment later on in the game. Right, corner comes in. Headed clear by Akanibi. I think that's the first time I've mentioned his name this afternoon. 20's got it now. That's McShane for K's. He gives it back to the right back. Can't see his number, so I can't see who he is. Ball floated. That's a good ball into the 8, actually. Laid off back to Nkeg. Ball's cut as a shot comes in. That goes wide. Well, for a team that haven't done well in the last 6, they are certainly up for this afternoon. They have been much the better side so far. Binfield have taken the lead away at Met Police this afternoon. No other goals anywhere to report other than the ones I've already told you about. Wheeler goes long. Won by K's head. Flicked on. That's nice layoff there. And the ball's played. Oh, I think that was Eddie Simon that was just looking to get a ball out wide to Nkeg again, but it was cut out well. And now Lang's got the ball. He plays it infield to Kane Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald does well to lay that back off to Headley. Now, what's actually happened here, there's been a tactical switch by Ian. He's put Nyron Butler right back and George Headley left back. That's to deal with the strength of Nkeg, or Nkeng. I should just call him Junior. It'd be a lot easier, wouldn't it? Clearly identified him as the main threat so far. And that will be an extremely good battle between him and Butler strength-wise. 2 big, powerful players. But he's got the ball now. Butler's jockeying him. Again, he cuts inside, hits it. Butler hits a foot to it. It does take a deflection, but this time straight into the arms of Sonny Wheeler. Wheeler goes long. De Cruz skims it off the top of his head. Doesn't go to Lang. Goes to a K's player, and then Nkeg has got it now again. As a ball has played over the top, and Wheeler comes out, does well. Brings it down with his knee, and then plays the ball into Kane Fitzgerald, and then shuffles back into the 18-yard box. Fitzgerald across field to Alex Pearce. Pearce gives it back to Fitzgerald. He's now advancing in the... Played the ball out. Can De Cruz get there? No, foul. But that's good because he's big and he's powerful and he's already put himself about, which is something we haven't really had so far this season for Leatherhead. We're probably a little bit guilty of being a little bit lightweight on Tuesday night against Uxbridge. And it already looks like De Cruz is a big lad, strong, powerful lad. K's have got the ball now at the back. Just playing it around at the back a little bit, K's here. Number 4's got the ball. He's giving it back because he couldn't go forwards. Played over to the right-hand side. And then they keep possession really well. And they're knocking it about a bit. But Alfie Huckle's intercepted that. But then unfortunately laid a pass out that hasn't gone to anyone. And that's now going to be a throw to Kingstonian. Liam Allen now is taking the ball back. He's received it back and he's gone round Alfie Huckle with the ball and then eventually cleared it. He's done really well, actually. Opportunity for Tanners to press there really hard, and they did. But actually, the goalkeeper dealt with it well. Cam Black has got the ball now at the back. He gives it to Nyron Butler. But the Kingstonian are just sitting back and letting Leatherhead play in front of them. It's a tactic we've seen many a time before from many teams, not just this season, but last season as well. And it's proved very difficult for the Tanners to break down in the past. Can they do it this afternoon? Well, they're going to have to because they're currently 1-0 down. Akanibi plays a long pass crossfield, puts Butler under pressure. Junior Nkang's done well. He's got the ball, but now Matty Everett's got it on his right-hand side, charging toward the back line. Felt that he was blocked. That's obstruction. I think that was obstruction. And that's going to be a free kick to Leatherheads. About 4 yards outside the box, right on the corner of the 18-yard box. Matt Everett, a left footer. This would suit him, but Alex Lang's with it as well. Not quite sure who's going to be taking it. Everett's going to take this. Lang's gone back to act as cover. Chance for the Tanners to put one in the box. Cam Black's in there. Alex Pearce is in there. De Cruz is in there as well. 3 big lads. Let's hope they can get their head on the end of it. Okay, free kick. Matt Everett to deliver. Curled in, low, headed clear by K's player. Not enough height on that one, unfortunately. Nkeg clears. And that hits Matt Everett, and that goes out for a throw to Kingstonian.
Come on, Everett, get your heads up.
That's our weekly chant of "Come on, Leatherhead, get your heads up" from the corner behind me. Every game I hear that. They don't disappoint down here at Fetcham Grove. Throw taken by Kingstonian. Gone long. Cam Black's got no one around him. He's going to bring that down, hopefully comfortably. He is being pressed now, and he gives the ball across to Alex Pearce. Pearce, of course, sat out Tuesday night due to a little niggle that he picked up in the warm-up at Badshot Lee. Came off after about 7 minutes against Badshot Lee, so hopefully he's fully recovered now. It's a ball into De Cruz. It ends up back with Nyron Butler. It's all a bit congested here, but Kane Fitzgerald does well, give himself some room. Now he's going to spread the play and bring in Akanibi, but he won't because that's played out. It's a little bit too long. We haven't really brought Akanibi into the game at all so far. De Cruz just tries to lay it off to Fitzgerald, doesn't manage to do so. Kingstonian have got the ball now. Brad Wilson's got it, he lays it back, it goes forward. Headley's there, he gets a foot to it and plays it up the line. It gets to Akanibi, he's done well. He's gone past his player, he's charging towards the box now. Can he lay it off? He does lay it off. Fitzgerald, can he get a shot? Essentially, it's Everett. Needs to be on his left foot there, but he could get a decent right-footed shot in, but it hit a Kingstonian player. And now K's have the ball. They're looking for a foul that wasn't given. They've still got possession though. The ball's played across field now. As they go up the line. Ball's played now out wide. That's up to Eddie Simon on the right wing. Up against Fitzgerald. He plays a ball into the box. And it's a slide tackle. Good defending by Akanibi. Does well. Gets in front of the ball. And the first casualty of the afternoon is probably a Kingstonians fan. That's pint that's just gone flying from that Akanibi clearance. That'll be the worst £5.50 spent all week, I would imagine. Anyway, corner to Kingstonian. 22 minutes on the clock. They go short. Fitzgerald is there. And receive the ball back. It's a good chip ball. It's going to the back post, but it's probably too far for everyone. But Kays do pick it up. Wheeler shouting that it's gone out, but ref gives nothing. And Pearce clears it for a header. Pratley Jones will take the throw for Kays. That's a long throw, very long throw. He has got a good throw on him. That goes straight onto the edge of the 6-yard box from about 35 yards. It's headed clear, but now they still have the ball. McShane clips one in, gives it to Pratley Jones. He curls one into the box. Half cleared by De Cruz. Shot there by Pratley Jones. Blocked by the Tanners, and that goes out for another corner. Kingstonian well and truly up for this one this afternoon, from what I've seen so far. Ball comes in, that's very deep to the back post. That goes over everyone. Akanibi's now in a foot race. He's got the ball. Can he clear it and get up the line? Yeah, well done. He's taken on one, taken on two, and laid the ball up to De Cruz, but he's actually played it too short. It's cut out by Kays, and they have possession again here on the edge of the box. Not Joe Hicks, it's Flaherty again. He gives it outside, the ball's cut across. It's side-footed by the 4, Ruben Duncan. Good effort, and only about a foot wide. And I think had that been on target, I'm not so sure Sonny would have got to that. Big game for the Tanners this afternoon. Don't want to say it's a must win, but it probably is, to be fair. 3 massive games in a week. Uxbridge, Kingstonian, then Uxbridge away. 3 big games for Leatherheads. Need to really get at least 6 points out of those 3 games, I think, to be anywhere near to keep in the race for the playoffs. Of course, didn't get them on Tuesday night. And we're 1-0 down today, so we need to pull something out of the bag, that's for sure. But in the meantime, there's a free kick to Leatherhead. This time a little bit further out than the last one. Probably about 40 yards out, but it's enough distance to clip a nice ball in, which is what Matt Everett will probably do. He's having a little chat with Alfie Huckle. Not sure what that's all about. Got to get some height on this. Here's Everett. Referee just moving Nkeng back a little bit. 1 man in the wall. That's how far out it is. And Nkeng has just moved to his right, actually. And what he's done by moving to his right is he's opened up the whole of the left-hand side of the goal for Matt Everett. And do you know what? If I was him, I'd have a shot here. But he doesn't. He goes, puts a cross in, he goes back post. Cam Black's ball goes across. Pearce is there. And there you go. The Tanners have equalised. A good free kick in at the back post. Headed back by Black to Alex Pearce. Pearce heads it back across. Black's there. Head it into the back of the net. It's now Leatherhead 1, Kingstonian 1. Game on. It was Black to Pearce, back to Pearce, back to Black. Yeah, and now that he has scored, I can tell you that actually he has been accredited with the first goal as well, which was an own goal, poor old Cam Black. Not that he could do anything about it. It was complete fluke. So he's already scored 2. Unfortunately for Leatherhead, one of them was in the wrong ends. But there was nothing he could do about it. It came off him and deflected. But good finish. Cam Black getting there where he needs to be. That's what it's all about. Anyway, Tanners are pressing. Alfie Hucker's got the ball now on the edge of the box. Kingstonian playing around with the ball. There's a shot coming in. Fitzgerald blocked. Now the Tanners' tails are up. Everett shoots. Oh, great save. Liam Allen saved, hit the crossbar, came back down and grabbed. A really good save by Liam Allen there. The Tanners are up for this now after that goal. Ball goes long. Blackseer gets his head to it, heads it forward. Huckle hooks it on. Cut out by Kays. Fitzgerald's got it. Now you notice it to Matty Everett again. Now they're well and truly up for this. Much better. Great response since the goal. Akanibi on the left-hand side. Gives it back to Everett. Everett's going to try and get across him, but he doesn't get any height on that. That's cut out by Ukaj. And it's picked up again by Leatherhead. And Leatherhead still have got the ball. It's not been cleared by Kays. Here we go. That's Alfie Huckle. Alfie Huckle's put the ball in the back of the net. It's Leatherhead 2, Kingstonian 1. What a turnaround here at Fetcham Grove. Well, he doesn't score many, but he could possibly have just scored one of the most important goals of the season for the Tanners.
Goal scorer for Leatherhead in the 28th minute is number 4, Alfie Huckle.
Well done, Alfie. Indeed, Nick, get in there. 2 goals in 5 minutes for the Tanners. What a turnaround so far. And now there's calls for the K's fans and hierarchy to tell the Kingstonian players to liven up. This is why we love football. 2 goals in 3. I've been corrected. 2 goals in 3 minutes.
Plus a wonder save.
It was a great save by Liam Allen, to be fair. Off the low save that went up off the crossbar. They're still playing out with the ball at the back, Case, and that's how we've nicked the last goal, by pressing them and not giving them any time on the ball. Black now picks the ball up. Well, he stuck a long leg out. The ref said, "Oh, you stuck your arm out as well." Handball given. Great turnaround. Great turnaround. 29 on the clock. Leatherhead 2, Kingstonian 1. Ball's floated in. Cam Black does well again. Wins that header. Headed forward. Matt Everett's got it halfway in his own half. Plays it into De Cruz, who's just inside the Kingstonian half. He turns, holds it up well. Tries to switch the ball. Left-footed, but that's behind Akanibi. And that will go out for a throw. Kays have got the ball now. Liam Allen's got it. He's outside his area. He lays it off. It's given to 17. That's Pratley Jones. He goes up the line. Huckle's got stuck in there. He's done well. He's nicked the ball. And the Kays player's down. He wanted a foul, but he's got nothing. In the meantime, it goes back to Wheeler. Wheeler just goes long. It gets it up to De Cruz. He doesn't control it, but it ends up going to Akanibi. Akanibi's gone down there looking for a foul. He gets nothing. And Kays have got the ball. And now Alex Lang has got the ball. He's outside the box. He's running out the Coast back line. Tries to clip a ball into the new man. Akanibi has a shot. Whoa! Good effort on the half volley outside area. 4 or 5 feet over the bar. Good effort though. Good pressure again from Leatherhead. Quick counter-attacking, not letting Case play out. Case go long this time. That's a shocking pass by the centre half. That he was looking for the right wing, and it's gone straight down the middle of it, straight down the Wheeler. Wheeler then goes long, looks for De Cruz, he flicks it on. Akanibi's in a battle there trying to nick the ball. He has nicked the ball, but he's got two K's players around him. He's still got it. Headley's gone onto the overlap, but Akanibi's gone the other way. He gives it back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Akanibi. Is he going to shoot? He is. It's a shot, a slight deflection, and that takes a bit of the sting out of it, and that goes into the arms of Liam Allen. And all of a sudden, Kingstonian fans are quiet, which is good. Allen's got the ball. Gives it to the number 6, Joe Hicks. He takes it, gives it back to Allen. And it goes back to Ukaj, who gives it back to Allen. They are still playing the ball around here, and to be fair to them, it looks pretty, but they've lost the ball. Again, Alfie Huckle's done well. He's now in the edge of the box onto the byline. Can he lay it off? Oh, a great opportunity to do something with it there. But the wrong choice from Huckle. That wasn't even to a play. It went out. It's actually, I think it's gone out. It was a rush of blood. I think he's gone out on the other far side for a throw to Kingstonian. We're suddenly turned into a cracking game down here at Fetcham Grove. That one just there was Alfie. K's got the ball. Again, Joe Hicks has got it. Plays it to Liam Allen. He just manages to stop it from going out for a corner. Poor pass, but Liam Allen has picked the ball up again. Now, Leatherhead do stand off a little bit, and K's go long. And there's a header back there from the centre half. Gives it back to Allen, who scoops the ball up. He's got the ball in his hands. That's a ball looking for Nkeg, but Butler, Nyron Butler's all over him. That's going to be a great battle this afternoon between those two. Black with a short pass. Nkeg picks it up. Ball goes in. The Nine's got it now. That's Eddie Simon. Looked off. Nothing given. Butler's got back and done well. Used his strength. Nicked the ball off him. Plays the ball forward. Joe Hicks with a great header there. Now, Wheeler's out. The offside flag's gone up. The rest blown the whistle. Asked Wheeler to wait. Wheeler takes the free kick, puts it on the head of De Cruz. That's gone out, and that's going to be a Leatherhead throw. Fitzgerald. Across to Black. Press quickly. Buck plays it off to Matt Everett. He floats one over on the right-hand side. Alex Lang's trying to get there, but it's almost like a Kung Fu kicked interception there by the K's player, who does well. That's Pratley Jones. K's has still got possession now. Duncan gives it back to Joe Hicks. Hicks is on the edge of the box. Plays one infield. And this is where they sort of lose possession from the 10 there, Brad Wilson, who's side-footed it back to his back line and Leatherhead nearly nicked the ball for him. But Butler and Nkeg are at her again here. And do you know what? That is such a great, interesting battle between two players that are physically both very strong. Nkeg up against Cam Black. Black uses his legs this time. And this time the Tanners do get the free kick to Nkeg's frustration. So forget the football. We should get Nyron Butler and Nkeng in a boxing ring. That would be interesting. So Wheeler's out of his goal. He's 5 yards from the halfway line, inside his half. He gives the ball rather cleverly to Butler, which nicks us 30 yards. Butler strikes one in diagonally. It's a little bit long, though. It's gone over everyone's head. And that's gone out for a throw right down by the corner flag on the far side. And that throw will be to Kingstonian. Rayners Lane have taken the lead against Hayden Yedin. Westfield have pulled one back this afternoon against Guernsey, and no surprise to hear that Farnham Town are 3-0 up at home to Sutton Common Rovers this afternoon. Goal scorers for them, Sam Disacroix, Adam Liddell and Kai Tanner. Ball's not forward. Pierce is underneath that. He headers it forward. It's flicked all the way through. De Cruz is there. He gives it off to Akanibi. Akanibi gives it to Matty Everett. Matty Everett tries to go around his player and run around him, but he's put a little bit too much on that. And it's cleared by Allen. Fitzgerald's got it now in the middle of the park. Binfield now 2-0 up away at Met Police. And K's are just sitting back now. Fitzgerald is looking for a pass and no one's really moving, but Everett comes to him, gives it to Everett and then receives it back from Everett. Pierce into the feet of Huckle. Back to Fitzgerald. Can he have a dig here? No, plays it in Alex Lang. It's a chance here. Oh, that skimmed past the post. A good move from Leatherhead. A good pass there from Kane Fitzgerald into the path of Alex Lang, who hit it well, left Liam Allen standing. Liam Allen just watched it go past his right-hand side post. Had that been 6 inches further in, that would have been 3-1. No doubt about it. As we speak, the Tanners are up to 6th in the league. That's good news for your Saturday afternoon. Long way to go still, but we are going to hang on to that this afternoon. Everett's down. Akanigi's got the ball on the edge of the box. Cuts inside, does really well. He's still got the ball on the edge. Interception there from Kays. They go long, they clear it. Goes over Fitzgerald's head all the way through to Cam Black. On the halfway line, he gives it to Nyron Butler.
I know he played on the wing. I can't remember any of his.
Leatherhead have got the ball still. Cam Black's got it into Everett. Everett into Akanibi, who's in the centre of the park at the moment, to Alex Pierce. Akanibi to Fitzgerald. So Leatherhead up to 6th because Hayes and Yedding and Rains Parkville are both losing so far. Lang's got the ball edge of the box. Curls one across. Is it going to be kept in? No, it's gone out. Goal kick. It's been a great first half, hasn't it, Rod? 3 goals and other chances as well. Leatherhead with the lion's share of the chances, clear-cut chances. Fitzgerald. So Matt Everett checks onto his left foot, gives it back to Fitzgerald. He's looking for a pass. He gives it back to Everett because he can't see one, and then gives it to Butler. Alex Lang's got it now on the right-hand side. And that's a poor pass from him. It's gone straight to a Kingstonian player right on the halfway line. Brad Wilson, he lays it off, but then there's a poor pass from Kays, and Headley does well to intercept that. And Huckle's got the ball now. Huckle's playing well so far. Rains Park Vale have pulled one back. It's now 2-1 there against Uxbridge. Butler, another battle with N King. Butler comes out on top into Lang. Lang into De Cruz. That ends up back with Joe Hicks for Kingstonian. Played into McShane. McShane up to Eddie Simon. A prolific goal scorer for Kingstonian. Hasn't had a chance at all. A little sniff, nothing this afternoon. Long may that continue. There's N King, but he's offside. He astonishingly, because he's not having any joy now out of Nyron Butler, he looks a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Frustrated. So free kick for the offside, which Wheeler will take for Leatherhead. Goes long, goes diagonal, hits the edge of the box. De Cruz is up there, but so is the big number 6, Joe Hicks. He wins that header. And then it's pumped upfield. And that's gone out for it must have taken a deflection, so it's gone out for a throw to Kingstonian. Trevan Robinson scoring again for Rains Park Vale. That's still 2-1 there, though. Match abandoned at Hanworth Villa. It's match abandoned. Not quite sure why. Hanworth Villa at home this afternoon to Ascot. Match abandoned. Let's hope everyone's okay there. Yeah. I'll probably find out on Monday because one of the Ascot players comes into my business where I work. So I shall have a little chat with him. He'll tell me what's happened. All right, Liam Allen's got the ball now for Kingstonian. Whiteley for 1-0 up, 44 minutes into the... Oh, no, sorry, it's an old post. Forget that. It's an old post. I was going to say into their FA Vars game, but that's their game from last weekend against Redhill. In fact, they're 2-0 up this afternoon. So in their Vars game, brilliant stuff. Long may that continue for Whiteleaf. Good to see a local Surrey side doing well. See what's going on at Hanworth Villa. Game's been called off by the referee. After 20 minutes played, the game has been temporarily postponed due to a spectator being taken ill. We'll bring you updates on the situation as soon as we possibly can. So that's a spectator being taken ill at Hanworth Villa that's caused that postponement. Let's hope he or she is okay. Goal kick to Leatherheads. 43, 44 on the clock. Ackley tries to play it out wide to Alex Lang. It doesn't get there. And now Kingstonian have the ball just inside the Leatherhead half. Still in possession. Got it over on the right-hand side now. Ball is crossed in, looking for the big number 9. Cam Black's got up. Eddie Simon is good in the air, but thankfully he's about 3 inches shorter than Cam Black. And Black wins that one for the Tanners. Doug, good afternoon. He's at a wedding listening to the game. What's the funny thing to do? Put an earpiece in, mate. No one knows. Just tell him you suffer, you got a hearing problem. They'll leave you alone. South Park are 2-0 up away at Horndean this afternoon. Farnham still 3-0 there. Ashford Town and Middlesex is the escape on against Badshot Lee. Badshot Lee are destined for Step 5 football next year, that's for sure. However, let's have a quick look at the league table. Ashford Town still sitting in that bottom 4 because South Park of Reigate, who are dicing with relegation, are winning currently this afternoon. Here's Matt Everett on the edge of the box, gets it onto his left, pulls a shot. Good shot as well. Good effort. Allen gets across and just pats it down. Throws it out to Enkeng. Enkeng up against Butler on the halfway line. Butler sticks a leg out. That looked like a foul. In fact, that is a foul. Yeah, South Park 2-0 up at the moment, which is why they're currently sitting just outside the relegation zone. Free kick, 2Ks, just inside the Tanners half, floated in. Alex Pearce will get underneath that. He does well, gets ahead to it. Butler sticks a leg out, and Huckle now doesn't mess around. He hooks it clear, back up to the halfway line. It's picked up, and then De Cruz De Cruz gets stuck in, nice and hard. Good tackle from him, big number 9. And that's dropped on the edge of the box. Pearce puts his laces through it. Nice layoff from there from De Cruz to Matty Everett on the halfway line. Everett's charging in to the K's half now, gives it over on the left-hand side. Akanibi, slight miscontrol from him. And it's blocked and then cleared by Kingstonian, who have the ball. That's seemed like a decent dummy, but Butler gets there before Nkeng. And he's just put his laces where that's going to go out for a throw to Kingstonian on the far side. It's a half-time whistle. Well, it didn't start particularly well for the Tanners. They were behind on the 6th minute with a rather fortunate goal for Kingstonian. Took a deflection off a Leatherhead player and went into the back of the net. Sent Wheeler the wrong way, so nothing Sonny could do about that. But then the Tanners started to come into the game around about 20 minutes into the game. Cam Black pulled one back, following a free kick that was floated to the back post. Black headed it across goal. Pearce headed it back across goal. And Black, in that time, had moved into the danger zone and headed it into the net to make it 1-1. And then on the 28th minute, one of the more unlikely players to score is popped up, and he's done the business this afternoon. Alfie Huckle scoring for the Tanners to make it 2-1. So it's half-time here at Fetcham Grove in the sunshine. An entertaining game of football, 2 decent teams, a half of 2 halves. Thank you, Rod. Leatherhead currently 2, Kingstonian 1. Join me for the second half. I'm going to have a little break. See you for the second half. So we're about to kick off in the second half. The Tanners get us underway. Ball played out to De Cruz on the left wing. Akanibi's in there as well. It's still up in the air. It's a 4th header. This time that goes out for a throw in. See him. It's going to be a throw. 2 Ks. Yeah. Nigel James here watching the game this afternoon. Of course, he's connected to Kingstonian and their academy set up. Further news, a late goal in the first half we didn't report to you, and it's a good goal if you're a Leatherhead fan. Would have brought lots of smiles to a few Tanners' faces. Uxbridge scored a goal in the 46th minute against Rains Park Vale, so it's currently Uxbridge 3, Rains Park Vale 1. Kays have got the ball. Reuben Duncan's got it. Gives it out to the left back. It goes up the line. Hopefully I can see a few more of these players' shirt numbers in the second half, as they're a little bit closer to me. Be able to name their names. Nkeng has got the ball. He plays it infield. Max Shane's headed it back, and Kays have gone long this time. Eddie Simon's trying to win the ball, but Cam Black's won that well, and Kane Fitzgerald now comes away with it. Tries to play it to Akanibi, but it's a little bit short. It was read by Ben Parkinson. That's the first time I've mentioned his name this afternoon, only because I couldn't see the number on his shirt over on the far side. But now he's right back. I can see who he is. Apologies, Ben. Simon's got the ball now for Kingstonian. Checks back. Plays it into Nkeng. Nkeng goes on the outside. Butler's over there with him. He gets a ball in the crossing, and Pearce gets a head under it. An important header as well. Hooked clear by Butler. That's going to be a throw. To Kingstonian on the far side. All right, throw comes in. So a little bit of a delay. I'm not quite sure why, but it's taking their time to take this throw for some reason. They go short. Nkeng's gone across to get it. Okay, Alfie Huckle's up with him, and it's received back by the throw taker, but cut out by Lang. Going to be another throw to Kingstonian. Long throw this time. It's right to the edge of the 6-yard box. Pearce gets ahead to it. And Matt Everett hooks it on, out for a throw. We've not had the official attendance, but FWP tells us 575 here today. It's a very good crowd. Local derby, two big sides playing football this afternoon. Wheeler's got the ball. He goes long. Butler clips one over the top, looking for Alex Lang. Will he get there? No. Well, he didn't, but he's got the second ball. Lang's in the box, plays it across. Can we get onto that? Cleared by Kingstonian. It's going to be a throw-in. It's good persistence there from Lang. Didn't win the initial header, but it wasn't cleared by Kingstonian. That's a throw to Leatherhead. Thrown short to De Cruz. That's gone out for another throw. That's gone out now. That's going to be a goal kick. Just trying to find some information. Here's De Cruz on the far right-hand side. He does really well, gets the ball. Oh, I thought Akanibi was going to get there, but Liam Allen came out and did well. That ball's come in and Headley heads it back to Wheeler. Ben, if you get a chance during a break or something, the women's team are down here tomorrow playing at 1 p.m, all right? Okay. Oh, have you? Oh, brilliant. No, that's fine. I didn't hear you. Thanks, mate. Sorry about that. Anyway, ball's gone all the way through to Liam Allen. A little bit of a lull at the moment. Not the excitement of the first half, which is understandable at the moment. Although the next goal will certainly, if there's another goal, will liven things up for sure. Cam Black gets his head to that. Headers it clear. Down to Fitzgerald. He gives it to Alex Pearce. Ashford Town now 2-0 up. At home to Badshot Lee. Farnham still 3-0 up there against Sutton Common Rovers. It's Nkang on the halfway line. Butler very close to him, not giving him an inch. Ball's played infield to Eddie Simon, but Alfie Huckle gets there first. Good work by him. Plays it outside to Akanibi on this left wing now. He cuts inside, lays it back to Kane Fitzgerald, who gives it to Matt Everett. Everett gives it to Pearce. Pearce is looking for a pass. Can only give it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now has no option but to give it all the way back to Sonny Wheeler. Wheeler goes long, looking for De Cruz. Gets a flick onto Akanibi. He flicks it on, and that's going to go out. That's going to be a Kingstonian throw. Down somewhere near the corner flag. And Kay's now playing out from the back here, and Liam Allen's sliced the ball there. Really sort of a back pass from his centre half that he probably didn't want, to be fair. He was under pressure, had to play it first time. It took a bit of a bobble, and it's gone out for a throw, and the Tanners take that throw. Sorry, Rod. And that's now cleared out. It's gone into the cowshed, as they call it, down here at Fetcham Grove. going to be a throw, which Headley will take. Headley throws it in. It's cleared. Back out for a throw, which Headley will take again. This time into the feet of the Cruz. He receives it back. Has to wait for it to stop bouncing. And then loses the ball to Flaherty. But Fitzgerald's got it now. 20 yards out. Twisting and turning. Is he going to lay it off? He's got no one to lay it off to, so he's going to have to find a player. That's now deflected, and that's gone out for a throw to Leatherhead. Akanibi receives the ball. Does well. He's gone to the byline. He's still got the ball here. Akanibi cuts back inside. He's in the box, but it's cleared. Fitzgerald's got it. Goes cross field to Nyron Butler. Butler, can he have a shot like he did before? No, he chips one in. And that could have been a foul, but nothing given. Matt Everett's holding his side. He's gone down. And the ball's back with Liam Allen. Kingstonian play on, but then this time they lose the ball. Alex Lang's cut it out. Matt Everett's getting back to his feet, and Lang tries to go outside. He's checked, but nothing given. That goes all the way through to Liam Allen. So still 2-1, Leatherhead. So good news at the moment so far. The fact that Rains Park Vale are losing 3-1 is equally good news for the Tanners. Let's see where we are, league table. So league table, Leatherhead still sitting. Hazelhead are still 1-0 down, which is what we want as well. In the meantime, Enkeng has got the ball now for Kingstonian. He lays it off to Ruben Duncan. Duncan gives it to, gave it to the big number 8 and then tried to play a ball back to Enkeng, but it's been lost by Leatherhead now, and Enkeng's got it on the edge of the box. He's waiting for it to stop bobbling and come down. He's still got the ball, and Huckle's there, and now it's picked up by Flaherty, who plays it outside to Eddie Simon. He tries to curl one in, straight into the arms of Wheeler, scoops it up along the grounds.
Saturday's attendance is 575. That's 575.
Great attendance, 575 here this afternoon at Fetcham Grove. Good away support from Kingstonian. That's the difference, I think, behind the goal. Fitzgerald into Everett, back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is battling away here. He's got 2 around him. He's still got the ball at his feet and helped by Everett, but Kays do come away with the ball now, and then Keng's got it. Over on that far side, and that's gone out. It's going to be a throw to Kingstonian. Ball throw's taken. Enkeng can't get it under control. Butler's close to him. No, he doesn't mess around. He kicks it, but that goes out for another throw. A bit further up the field. Kays have got the ball at the back now. They can try and go diagonal, but it's a little bit too straight. Cam Black's right underneath that. Headers it clear up to Everett. It's back. Eddie Simon's now got it for Kingston. He gives it to Enkeng over on that far side. Butler's there with him. He skips over Butler's leg and he does get a cross. It's a good cross, but Wheeler comes out, takes it off the head of Alex Pearce. Good goalkeeping. Well done, Sonny. Sonny now goes long. De Cruz gets up. And that's Ben Parkinson on the ball. He gets a little tuck back from Akadibi, but the ref plays play on because he's still got the ball. And then Kays do play it around quite nicely. Flaherty gives it in to Eddie Simon. It ends up with James McShane. And Keng's now got it. Butler's there again with him. Over on the far side, he checks. Butler cuts inside. He did well actually. Cut inside and hit a shot, which he sort of curled towards the goal. It was, fortunately for Leatherhead, it was about a yard or so over the bar. Wheeler with the goal kick for the Tanners. Headed back by the K's back line. Cam Black's underneath that. So's Headley. But it's picked up by Ukaj or Ujkaj, not quite sure how you pronounce. Arson. It's his first one. It's a good ball over the top. Wheeler's out, does well. Gets a foot to it. Good bit of defending there by Sonny Wheeler. Huckle's in the battle here, and Akanibi was looking for a foul, but he didn't get it. Huckle gives it now to Matt Everett. Gives it to Fitzgerald, who's just on the overlap on the right-hand side. He's got no one to give it to, so he cuts back inside. He's got the ball at his feet, and then he's brought down. It's going to be a free kick to Leatherhead. Good work. Kane Fitzgerald. So Everett to take the free kick for Leatherhead. Curls one into the box. Liam Allen's out, straight down the throat of the keeper. He then rolls it out on the far side, and very quickly Kingstonians are up to the halfway line already with Enkeng. Parkinson gives it into Ujkaj. Back to Flaherty. There's a left-footed crossfield pass, and that does find Enkeng. Butler is still there with him. But he turns Butler really well, actually, and he's Butler for dead. But actually, of all people, Alex Lang is back there, covering his right back, and gets a sliding tackle when that goes out for a throw. Oh, going to be a couple of changes here for Case. Eddie Simon's off. And Brad Wilson's off. Well, we've got Rocky on the pitch. Hopefully he won't deliver a knockout blow this afternoon. And we've got Palace Francis on for Bradley Wilson and Eddie Simon, both leaving the field. Palace Francis, of course, had a little stint down here, didn't he? A couple of seasons ago. Yeah. He's had a few stints at a few clubs, hasn't he, Palace? Rains Park, Warton-on-Thames. He was at Rains Park earlier in the season, wasn't he? Throw taken. Kingstonian still have possession. Lang is hassling over in the far corner. They do have the ball on the edge of the box here, Cage. They try to get a cross in. It's cut out by Alfie Huckle. They've still got the ball. Come across field now. Eight's got the ball. That's Enkeng. Gets it onto his left foot. Seems to be having a bit more joy in the second half. Huckle gets there. He plays it up to De Cruz, who turns and does well. He goes down looking for a foul. Nothing given. Headley gets his head to that. Parkinson picks up the ball for Kingstonian. And there's a ball played in, and Wheeler's there, and Butler deals with it. It's Huckle. Good turn. Well done, Alfie Huckle. Good ball. Lays it off here to Matt Everett. Alex Lang's got the ball now on the right-hand side. That's a poor pass, and then it's actually picked up now by Kingstonian. Ruben Duncan's got the ball now. He gives it to Enkeng. Knocked into Palace Francis, who's just come on, of course. But Cam Black does really well. Dispossesses him and then plays the ball up to De Cruz, who can't quite lay it off. He was trying to give it to Alex Lang, but it didn't quite come off. And there's a few sighs from the crowd. But he's done well, the big man. He's up there on his own as well, doing a lot of work against the big back line of Kingstonian. Flaherty's got the ball now. Plays it out on the right-hand side to Parkinson. He cuts back and gives it inside, back to Flaherty. Ball's played into, but Alex Pearce read that really well. He's come steaming out, and he's tried to play a ball over the top, but he's done that left foot, and he's put far too much on there. He's gone all the way through to Eddie Simon. Sorry, to Liam Allen, not Eddie Simon. K's have possession now, just inside the Leatherhead half. Flaherty gives it back to his back line. And now Pratley Jones has got the ball. Alex Lang is pressing the back line. Pratley Jones has got the ball back. He's looking for a split pass. He's found one into Parkinson on the right-hand side. He cuts in well. And he gives it to Rocky Williams, and they still have possession here, Kingstonian, on this time on the edge of the box, and Rocky's got it. Delivers a ball in. It's got bounced around and bobbled and went through, and Butler's got a head to it. That's going to go out for a corner to Kingstonian. Moneyfield's now 3-0 up against Southall. Rayners Lane still 1-0 up against Hayden. Yeah, that's the result that Leatherhead need to stay. And of course, the Uxbridge result 3-1 up at Rains Park Vale. That's two good results for Leatherhead this afternoon. Corner comes in, it's headed back across. Black gets there, clears it. Everett drags the ball up to the halfway line, trying to hold on to it, but is he dispossessed? Well, it's actually gone out now. The lino's put his flag up. That's gone out for a throw. .65 on the clock. I think for the most of it, the 575 have been entertained this afternoon. Here comes the Tanners with Fitzgerald on the ball. Looking for a pass. Akanibi's on. In fact, he gives it to Akanibi. He shimmies, goes inside, then has to check. Still got the ball. He's held it up well. Gives it back to George Headley, who then goes back one third further to Alex Pearce. Black's got the ball. Gives it back to Wheeler. Wheeler takes one touch, gives it to Pearce. Pearce takes a touch, gives it back to Cam Black. Leatherhead doing what Kingstonian were doing in the first half, playing it out from the back. Ball's played forwards. Doesn't get to its destination. That's going to go all the way through to Liam Allen. Here's Rocky Williams. Looks like a young lad, 16. Not his, sorry, that's his number, not his age, by the way. Looks like a young lad. Of course, Kingstonian is known for producing good young players from their academy and their under 18s. Well, I wouldn't mind betting a fiver that he is exactly from that academy. Well, the Tanners are sitting back at the moment. Kingstonians have the ball. Leatherhead quite happy for the back line of Kingstonians just to play around with it. Alex Lang is chasing them down though, putting Liam Allen under pressure. They do play good football, I have to say, out from the back. Fair play to them. Huckle, as it gets in there, hooks it forward. It's headed up in the air. Now the 4. Ruben Duncan heads it on, but Alex Pearce is there, and so is Cam Black. Black now striding into the Kingstonian half, sticks out a long leg. He goes down, he gets a free kick. Silky skills from Cam Black. Sun's gone in, it's gone a bit chilly now. Glad I put my Leatherhead Football Club sweater on. Free kick, 8 yards inside the Kingstonian half. Kane Fitzgerald is over this. floats the ball into the edge of the box diagonally. Kingstonians get it clear. It's helped on by Parkinson, and now can they get away? Flaherty's got the ball. He's giving it out to Palace Francis over on the far side. Huckle's going to go in. Huckle's going in the book for that one. A cynical foul. You won't get away with that. Booking for Alfie Huckle. Held on to Palace Francis, who did get away from him. He dragged him back, and he was going in the book for that.
Change for the Tanners coming off is number 9, Tyler De Cruz.
Well, the new man's leaving the field, Tyler De Cruz. He's had a good debut. And Ty Butler is coming on.
Also coming off is number 7, Alex Lang.
Lang's off as well.
To be replaced by number 11, Marco Hay.
And Marco Haig is on. That's more energy on the pitch. What we like to see. And that match that's been abandoned at Hamworth this afternoon against Ascot, that's due to a spectator in the crowd being taken ill. So fingers crossed everything's all right there. But anyway, we've got a free kick here to Kingstonian. It's played into the box, curled into Palace Francis. Manages to get a shot off, but Matt Everett's there to block it. And now Everett can actually come away with the ball, sprinting up to the halfway line. And that's a cynical one. And there's a little bit of afters there from Matt Everett. And that needs to be controlled because you can't be putting hands on players. There's a definite cynical foul there from the Kingstonian player. Everett's not happy. He got up straight away and then shoved the Kingstonian player in the chest. I think he's going to get a yellow. So the Kingstonian player has been booked. And a rush of blood there from Matt Everett. Frustration after being out, probably because he was out for a long time with an injury, and that was a cynical foul on him. Everett goes in the book as well. "20 minutes to go. We need another goal to lift these Tanners fans. Still waiting for the free kick to be taken. The ref's got in position now. Butler's going to take this. Is he going to float one? No, he's going to give it to Cam Black, who gives it back to Butler, who gives it back to Cam Black. Should have probably just floated one in there, but actually ends up back with Butler, who can, and he does float one in now. Can Akamibi get to that? He can't. Parkinson gets his head to it first. Akamibi now on this left-hand side, just outside the book. He's got two players around him. Lays it back to Alfie Huckle, who's come to support. He's clipped one in left-footed into the box. Liam Allen's out. Comes out and does well. Claims the ball. And now Kingstonian again start to play out from the back. Quite happy just to pass it around. Ruben Duncan's given the ball back to his back line, and they go again. They recycle. And this time, Stan Flaherty has picked the ball up. He's turned back, moving back towards goal, lays it off. Now, Matt Everett's getting involved, getting stuck in, trying to break up their play. They are holding onto the ball rather well here, Kingstonian, but they're not moving further up the field really than where they started. So, in fact, as I say, that the ball's then played back by Kay's player all the way back to Liam Allen in goal. He will now switch the ball over to the right-hand side, where Arsen Ukarj is, or Ujkar. Depends how you want to pronounce it. Duncan's got the ball. He looks for a pass, plays it into Palace Francis. He takes it down well. It came at him at pace. It's given to Williams. Williams gives it on the overlap And this time, George Headley intercepts. He plays it up to Ty Butler. He doesn't get there, and Ruben Duncan's got it for Kingstonian. It's into Palace Francis now. Ball clipped over the top. Not long enough for Wheeler to come out. Hooked clear by Cam Black. Good work from him. South Park now 4-0 up away at Horndean this afternoon. Cays have got the ball in their own half now. Again, just passing it sideways. Ball's clipped out on the left-hand side. That's aiming for Palace Francis, but it's gone out. It's going to be a Leatherhead throw. So we have James McShane has gone off, and Jake Lawrence is coming off for Kingstonian. James McShane, wasn't he previously at Dorking?
Yes, I think so.
I think he was, yeah. Almost sound like I know what I'm talking about, don't I? Almost. So a throw on the far side to Leatherhead. Butler will take it. Goes up the line, flicked on by Everett. Cage come away with it. Played into the field, into Flaherty. He's got it in the middle of the park, gives it outside to Palace Francis. Butler's up against him. Butler does well. He comes away with the ball and just gives it back casually to Cam Black. He doesn't mess around and goes long. And that's gone out. The ball's gone all the way back to Liam Allen. Played upfield, Butler clears it. It's a high ball, and Ty Butler's chasing, but that will go all the way through to Liam Allen. No danger there for Kingstonian. It's thrown out to Ben Parkinson. Into Duncan. Up to the 16. That's Rocky Williams. And then Alfie Huckle intercepts. Just plays it up the line to get rid of the ball. And get the ball out of the danger zone for Leatherhead. I think he's played very well today, Alfie Huckle. Francis drops back, picks the ball up in almost like a number 4 position and lays it off. Parkinson's got the ball now into Flaherty. Puts his foot on it, rolls it, gives it back to Ujkar. Into Ruben Duncan. Duncan plays the ball to Rocky Williams. He goes cross field, finds his man. Butler's there though. Can he intercept? Well, he gets a foot in, and that's going to be a throw in on the far side to Kingstonian. Throw taken, they go back with the throw. Played into the 18. It's just come on. That's Jake Lawrence. He's got the ball. Lots of Leatherhead players behind the ball, and in fact, Kane Fitzgerald does well. Can't quite make the second ball though, and Kingstonian pick it up again. Uxbridge now 4-1 up at Rains Park Vale. No one likes to see that, do they, Rod? I wonder if no, I shouldn't say it, but I wonder if there'll be a post-match interview. Probably not. Anyway, ball's gone in the box. Black's there. Hasn't got it. Black. Great save, Sonny Wheeler. Palace Francis found the ball dropped at his feet. All of a sudden, he had a chance on goal. Wheeler was out quickly. Great save from him. Danger not averted as a player gone down for Kingstonian. A few players asking for a pen, nothing given. Didn't look like a penalty. And Akanibi's now got the ball. He's tussling away with 2 players. He loses it. Kay's pick it up. Ruben Duncan's got the ball now for Kingstonian. Played into the midfield. Marco Haig is there. Clips it forward. Everett can't pick up that ball, unfortunately. And now the ball's played out on the left-hand side to Palace Francis, who cuts inside, gives himself a shooting opportunity, cut out by Black. Don't mind if they shoot from there, because that was some 30 yards out. It'd have to be a super strike to beat Sonny Wheeler from there. Flaherty's got the ball. Akanibi does well just to sort of get himself in between the man and the ball and come away with it. But the ball is crossed and danger's not cleared here by Leatherhead, but Butler does well. It is now cleared. And that's actually gone out now for a throw to the Tanners, approaching the 80th minute. And it's going to be another substitution. Well, that looks like Calvin Masango. Is it? Who's gone off? Akanibi. Right, Akanibi off. And that looks to me like Calvin Masango coming on. Another player that's done really well this season. I think Calvin Masango played really well for Leatherhead. Goes under the radar a lot, but he's played really well. Butler takes a throw on the far side. It's headed infield. There's a battle there between Huckle and Kay's player and Masango, who's come over to sort of advanced left-hand side position. And there's a ball that's tried to play back by Kay's player to Liam Allen. He's missed Allen completely. It's gone out for a corner to Leatherhead, rather fortunately. So, corner to Leatherhead. Matt Everett, 82 minutes gone. Matt Everett to take this one for Leatherhead. A goal now would surely kill it off for the Tanners. Curled in. Not cleared, but it is now by Case. Masango's there. He gets a nudge in the back from Francis. That's a free kick. Andrio Brandeo scoring that fourth goal for Uxbridge away this afternoon at Rains Park Vale. Fitzgerald clips a free kick into the box. Cam Black can't quite get underneath it. Was going to go for a corner, but it's been cut out by a Kay's player, who then goes upfield, but Huckle cuts that out, gives it to Headley. Headley goes infield to Alex Pearce, and he puts it into the space and just really sort of gets it out of the danger zone. So and Cam Black's gone down. He wants to see some attention from the physio. Physio's on. Cam Black's down. Getting some attention. So Parkinson off. And Daniel Rowe, of course, another former Tanner, on. I think that was the Nicky Bull era. Dan Rowe, you checking your notes, are you? Yep, pretty sure under under. Do you not? It came. There was Dan Rowe and there was another one that played up front. I think he was a Dan as well, left-footed. It'll come to me. Cam Black's up. He's all right. South Park are having a field day today away at Horndean. It's 6-0 now. Yes, 6-0. The ball's played up the line to the Kingstonian player, but Nyron Butler's there, ever so strong, and just out-muscles him. And now Matt Everett's got the ball. He's moving forward into the Leatherhead half. He gives it to Marco Haig. Haig plays it infield to Kane Fitzgerald, who gives it back to Alfie Huckle. Huckle gives it to Nyron Butler. He's got a little bit of time, and he plays a long ball looking for Ty Butler. He doesn't win that header in the box, and then it is cleared by Kingstonian. But Black's there on the halfway line to get a foot in. Huckle's there to help him, and then Black's there again, and Haig's now got the ball for the Tanners. He turns and comes away. Foul. Leatherhead. So it's all going Leatherhead's way so far this afternoon. 2-1 up here against Kingstonian. Rains Park Vale are currently 4-1 down at home at Uxbridge. Rainers Lane are 1-0 up at home to Hazen Yedding. That means that the Tanners sit currently in the 6th position, just outside the playoffs as we speak. Still time for that to change. But this will be a great result if they can hang on to this. And if those scorelines stay the same way, it'll be a fantastic afternoon for Ian Selly. Haig does a little shimmy over play, gets brought down. It's another free kick to Leatherhead. And the Tanners fans behind the goal start to make some noise again. Craigie McGee on the score sheet for South Park. Brad Sweeney netting a couple. And George Vincent as well. That's the old Rains Park Vale connection. And of course, McGee having formerly played here at Leatherhead under Nicky Ball. So free kick to Leatherhead. Matt Everett to curl this in left-footed. Curled it in, deep into the box. Allen comes out, doesn't quite hold it. It's cleared. He's clattered his defender in the meantime. He's gone down holding his head, and now Cam Black's got the ball, but he's gone down in the box and nothing given, and the rest stops play, and rightfully so, because of the Caves player down who's holding his head. So it's drop ball here now. Kingstonian player is okay. Horndean have pulled one back now, 6-1. A consolation goal there for the fans, for the poor old fans that have been subjected to that display this afternoon at home. Anyway, Palace France is now in the box. He's got round Butler. He's done really well. He's cut the ball back. Pearce is there. Butler does well as well. Clears it. Picked up by Duncan. Man's back at Palace Francis's feet. Into Duncan. Huckle's there. Just does enough. Puts them off, and now the ball's rolling down into the corner, and that's shepherded out of play really well by Nyron Butler.
This afternoon's man of the match, as chosen by Melvin Harkin of MDH Property Solutions. Our match sponsor and our shirt sponsor is Leatherhead's number 3, Nyron Butler.
Nyron Butler announced man of the match for the sponsors, MDH Property Services. Thank you very much. He's done well. I think Alfie Huckle's a close second as well this afternoon. I think he's done well. Harrowborough 1-0 up now. The ball's gone through. It's headed back. Ty Butler's there. Masango's there up against Allen. He's trying to... Allen's done well. Allen's done well. That was a dreadful header back by the K's player. But Allen wrapped his hands around the ball and Masango was there as well, but he couldn't nick the ball out of his hands. But he's run back and he's done really well actually. Masango's giving the ball to George Heady. George Heady now charging down the left hand side. Ball in. Ty Butler. Can he get a shot on? He can. He's on his own here. He does. Saved by Allen. Picked up by Everett. Cleared off the line. Kingstonians are hanging on here. As we enter the 90th minute at Fetcham Grove. Leatherhead still in 6th position currently as we speak. 2 points outside the playoffs. But don't forget Hanworth Villa and Ascot. That match was abandoned today. Corner taken into Masango. Oh, he's clipped out by the 16. Rocky Williams. He delivers a knockout blow to Masango. Free kick to Leatherheads. 4 minutes of additional time. All right, 4 minutes to hang on and to get another goal. Fitzgerald goes short, gets it back off Masango. Not sure that was a great idea, but it goes back to Pearce. It puts Pearce under pressure. Pearce goes up the line, left-footed, but that's probably going to go out. In fact, it does go out. Cage go long. Cam Black's underneath that. Good header from him. Good, strong, powerful header. Up to Ty Butler. He doesn't get there, but Kingstonians has now got the ball. Palace France is over on the far side. Does well. Played down the line. And King's got it now. He's up against Marco Haig. Haig tracks him back, makes him check, and he has to go back because he can't get across in, can't get past Haig. But Kingstonians do still have the ball. In fact, they create an opportunity. They're in the box here now. That could be a penalty. That is a penalty. I thought that was, if I'm honest. There was definitely a connection there. And in the last minute of the goal, well, not the last minute, but in added time, a tackle's gone in. And that is a penalty to Kingstonian. This is where Sonny Wheeler, Sonny, if ever we needed you, it's now. Flaherty to take it. For Kays. I don't think there was too many arguments with the penalty. I know Nyland Butler's not happy about it, but I think that was a penalty, if I'm honest. Now, he has saved a penalty in the Surrey Senior Cup, Sonny. So we know he can do it. Chance to be a hero. Sonny Wheeler up against Flaherty. The 92nd minute.
Come on, Sonny, make a name for yourself in the goal.
Wheeler steps up, hits it left-footed. Down to Sonny Wheeler's left. Wheeler goes to his right. 2-2. And there's a bit of afters in the goal mouth there. Between Cam Black and a K's player. Makes it 2-2. That does change things in terms of league position. We're going to drop back down now to 7th, if my sums are right.
Yeah.
And we'll be overtaken by Hayes and Yedding. Anyway, Leatherhead go long from the kickoff. Everett's got it. Butler's there. Butler hooks it. Over his head, down to Matt Everett, is on the far side. Ty Butler's got it now. Cage's towels are up. And they're battling hard. Come away with the ball, and King's out. Up to the halfway line. Ball's played up. Black gets across and cuts it out. Does well. It looks like he's fouled. The referee just gives a throw in. 94 on the clock now. There'll be a bit more added time for the penalty. But in terms of chances, Leatherhead have had plenty more chances this afternoon than Kingstonian. Yep, Hayes and Yedlin have leapfrogged the Tanners. We're 7th. It's still progress. We were 8th at the start of the day. We're just above Range Park Vale on goal difference. But that's football. Everett gets the ball. He goes down. Nothing given. The ball's cleared along. Pearce is there. He's looking for Wheeler to come out. He does come out. He clears it. Up to Headley. Headley tries to clear it again. And it's cut out by Kingstonian. Pearce gives the ball to Cam Black. Black goes long. It's cut out on the halfway line by Kingstonian. King's got it. Gives it to Francis. Francis goes down. Nothing given. Cam Black does well. Here we go. Kane Fitzgerald now over the halfway line. 3v3. Pass the ball. Kane Fitzgerald. Masango left-footed in the box. Cuts it back across. Matt Everett. Can he score? Yes! Matty Everett has hit the back of the net in the 94th minute for the Tanners. The whole place has erupted. It's Leatherhead 3, Kingstonian 2. What a finish from Matt Everett. Wow. It's all changed again here at Fesham Grove. Really, we were all screaming out for Masango to shoot. He rather cleverly played the ball across the pitch in the box. Everett was there. He cut inside and he smashed it into the roof of the net. The Tanners are back in front and they're back up to 6th position in the league. Wow, what an afternoon. Unbelievable scenes here at Leatherhead. Unbelievable. What a finish from Matt Everett. Case take the kick. Black's there. Headed clear, as he's done several times already this afternoon. Ball's back into the box. Pearce is there. Helped out by Headley. He clears it. It's not completely clear though. Case still putting us under pressure. Ty Butler's there, back defending. He hooks it up the field. Matt Everett's there, up against a lone player for Case, but Case do have the ball, and that's the final whistle. Wow, what an end to a game of football. A late goal from Matt Everett. Salvaged what looked like was going to be just a single point this afternoon for Leatherhead, but it's the Tanners that come away victorious. And I have to say, on the balance of play, thoroughly deserved. 3-2 it ends here at Fesham Grove. The Tanners, a great result. And just to confirm, I've nearly lost my voice here. League table at the moment, Leatherhead 6th in the league, up 2 places today. Rains Park Vale getting spanked in their own backyard, 4-1 by Uxbridge. Hayes and Yedlin still 1-0 down there. Still waiting to see if there's any update in terms of full-time scores.